Tonight on the Cabinet, we revisit the life of a man who shaped Kenya's land policy in the early years of independence, survived detention during the colonial emergency, dominated Meru politics for decades, and witnessed the shifting tides of power from Kenyatta to Moi.
He was a freedom-era politician. He was a long-serving cabinet minister. He was a controversial architect of land settlement policy. This is the story of Jackson Harvester Angaine.
Jackson Harvester Angaine was born in 1900 in Gaituku village, Ntima location in Meru. He was the son of Paramount Chief Angaine Mliteria. In 1913, he joined the United Methodist Missionary Society School in Kaaga for his primary education. He later proceeded to Alliance High School. Angaine undertook the London matriculation course but did not proceed to university. Instead, he chose to work as an accountant. His political journey began when he joined the Kenya African Union and became the party's Meru district chairman. On October 1952, a Mau Mau assassination triggered white settlers' calls for decisive action against cow leaders. Angaine was detained in Kajiado, Makinon Road, Hola and Manda Island, the latter known as Hardship Detention Center for nationalist leaders believed to be Mau Mau ringleaders. Upon his release, Angaine joined former cow leaders at the formation of KANU in March 1960 in Kiambu district. In the 1961 multi-party elections between KANU and its rival KADU, Angaine won one of the Meru seats. He was appointed parliamentary secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Forests and Wildlife, and later transferred to the Ministry of Education. Re-elected in 1963, Angaine was appointed Minister for Lands and Settlement, a docket he would hold from 1964 to 1979. It was arguably one of the most complex ministries in independent Kenya. He was tasked with settling millions of landless Kenyans in the former White Islands, navigating the competing pressures of economic realities and political expectations. He also faced demands from freedom fighters seeking swift redistribution of land, an almost impossible task. In 1976, Angaine became the most senior cabinet minister to join the campaign spearheaded by the Gikuyu, Embu and Meru Association to amend the constitution. The aim was to prevent Vice President Daniel Arap Moi from automatically assuming the presidency upon the death of President Kenyatta. Angaine, like other politicians who had supported the Change the Constitution campaign, found themselves isolated in the new government. In the 1979 general election, he lost his parliamentary seat to Ntere Mbogori, marking a significant shift in Meru politics. Soon after, squatters invaded Angaine's 4,000-acre farm in Timau, an indication that he had fallen out of favor. However, Angaine staged a comeback in the 1983 snap election, called after the dismissal of Charles Jonjo over alleged treason claims. Angaine won comfortably. 2 years later, in 1985, he was appointed Minister of State in the office of the President, replacing Kabere Mbijiwe, who had been dismissed. His return marked a dramatic political resurgence. In 1988, during the controversial Mlolongo Q voting elections, Angaine was re-elected at the age of 87. He reportedly asked his constituents to declare him Member of Parliament for life, saying he was fit and capable to lead. But the political landscape was shifting. In the 1992 multi-party elections, DP swept the Meru region, leaving KANU with only one seat. Angaine lost the Imenti North seat to mathematician David Moiraria. He also lost the Meru KANU branch chairmanship to Silas Muriuki, a position he had held since independence. Attempts to groom his son Mutuma as his political successor did not succeed. Jackson Harvester Angaine died on 23 February 1999. He is remembered as the minister who handled one of the trickiest dockets in independent Kenya, settling landless citizens and shaping post-colonial land ownership. Jackie Wambiru, the cabinet.